Hi guys, this is your daily tarot reading for Thursday the 15th of November. Thank you for joining me. I'm using the Celestial Tarot for today's reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of and what is going on in terms of the day's energy and what you'll be working with. So we have the Ace of Wands, Cassiopeia. We have Fixed Water, which is the Queen of Cups. And then we have Pluto, Judgment. Okay. So word conflict, basically. The Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe saying, I want to go out and do things. You've got Mars and Aries here. Mars being the red planet of masculinity and drive. Aries being about pushing things forward, being the ram that breaks through obstacles and challenges and makes its way forward and achieves growth no matter what the block or the no has been. It always moves forward. The Queen of Cups, as you can see, is fixed. It's a constant nurture and care. And it actually is Pluto in Scorpio. So she has an advantage here because we've got Pluto and we've got the Queen of Cups, who's a representative of nurturing, caring, healing, being creative, being spiritually connected, being someone who does the right thing, someone who's got a moral compass, someone who actually cares about you, and someone who cares about themselves and the well-being of those around them. So we've got selfish and we've got selfless. Both are necessary in life. Sometimes you have to make your own way forward, and sometimes you've got to say, I really don't like working here anymore. I really don't like living here anymore. I've got to make a change. I can't do it. So people will say, oh, you're being so negative, and how can you destroy, all this stuff you've built and you've got it so good. Yes, well, but I'm not satisfied. I've got to move forward. It's a pity if you were content. If all of us were super content with nothing, our lives would be very easy. So I think something that all of us can work on as well is, what's the old thing? Enjoying what we have rather than lusting after and looking for what we want, and really celebrating what we've got already, because that creates more things to celebrate and more things to be grateful for. So both are needed. Like I said, other times you'll want to take care of people. And also, if you're in deep trouble and you need someone to open their door to you, like if you're staying at someone's house and the situation becomes unmanageable, and I mean, this is before cell phones. Let's say we're living in a land without the iPhone, okay? And you have to run to the neighbor's house and you have to say, can I use your phone so that I can get a ride out of here? You're relying on the kindness of other people, on the kindness of strangers. And that's fixed. That's something that we try and instill in the children of this generation. I think teachers try, I think parents try their best to give their kids a sense of, as human beings, we can't just go on a jolly all the time by ourselves, nor can we consistently just think of our own well-being without thinking of the greater whole, because that's always going to cause conflict. But you can't always just sit there and take care of what is, because then you never grow and you never get new people in and you never make progress if you don't push things. So we've got these two things which are ideally complicated and in conflict with each other. Then we have Pluto and its judgment. We've got Scorpio again. We've got this Hebrew symbol. We've got I don't know what that means. We've got this triangle pointing downward, and that's really spirit pushing down on planet Earth. We've got Pluto as a man here, the dark king, shadowy dark king. Mysterious, looking out of the depths there. Hades, yeah, he's Hades. We've got the tree of life, very faint in there, if you can see it. And then he's holding this miraculous, beautiful, I don't know, is it a crown? Pluto is the trumpet of the angels calling you to action. And it's calling here, and Pluto is opening the gates of the underworld with his infinite celestial key. And the souls of the underworld are being released and they're being reborn. That's what this card is about. It's about death and rebirth, transformation and change. And today the universe is pressing down on you to change. And it's conflicting because it's pressing down to change in terms of yourself in here, which the Queen of Cups can do. She can nurture others, but she's also able to really do a personal inventory and really look at herself and say, okay, these are the things about me that are difficult and that I'm going to work on. Like envy, for instance. Not because I'm a sinner and I have to confess. No, but because it causes you pain in your life. If you envy everybody, you're never going to be content with what you've got. What's also cool is that we've got the triangle pointing down. So again, the Queen is under pressure from Spirit today to face the giant crab in the room, the giant lobster in the room, and to say, hello, don't gaze over there and just pretend this thing isn't here. You've got a giant monster of an emotion that's crawling around and you've got to deal with it. And you can either kill it and eat it with some cheese and have a delicious lobster meal, or you can let it live, or you can freak out over it and say, oh my god, you're so ugly, I can't deal with this. You can have any kind of reaction. And that's why I have to emphasize that the Queen of Cups is able to deal with this stuff. So if something seems dark and scary, it's actually going to lead to you having this fun magic carpet ride and getting somewhere today. The message is unclear though, and it may feel a bit scary and all over the place. And it's just like, what am I looking within and what am I doing? Or am I like acting out? Or am I really doing something that's going to transform my life for the better or worse? What am I doing here? But there's a call to come back to life. So this is happening for a reason. So whatever you're facing today, or whichever direction you feel yourself magically pulled in, it's meant to be. There's a magic plan involved here. So if you feel like there's something at work, some mystical hand guiding things today, it really is. And it's leading to you becoming more of an evolved being. First of all, you're leaving Hades, you're coming back to life. And when you come back to life, then you have the ability to deal with all of these things. And life is a series of problems. And if you look at it from that perspective, she's so evolved that she doesn't even need to bother looking at this thing. It's not that she's scared now looking at it. She's like, whatever, I can deal with that little crab. No problem. And this guy, he's like, yeah, let's do it. I'm ready to fly. Loving it. So there's a lot of joy and actual fun and the ability to progress through communication that may be hurtful or may touch a nerve or may seem uncomfortable, or by really allowing yourself to be swept up by something that you thought you felt you didn't actually like and that you were never going to do. That is a surprise, and that can turn out to really be felt differently and experienced in a completely different way than you thought you would experience it. And there is a gift in the day. I mean, Ace of Wands is the universe saying, here you go, here's some energy to find your life purpose. Judgment is the universe saying, hello, we're giving you a free wake-up call from reception, the intergalactic reception unit, saying, wake up, you're required for life at the moment. And then at the center of the card is the Queen of Cups. So the central being of the day is the Queen of Cups. And if you heal someone, or if you use your intuition, or if you connect spiritually, or if you allow yourself a creative outlet today, that's when you're tapping into the Queen of Cups energy, and we all have her inside of us. And that's when your true power is realized. And that's how you make progress without knowing it, but it's an enjoyable experience. She's even got this embroidered in her cloak, the giant lobster. So this isn't the first one she's seeing. So it's not that I was wrong. It's not that she can't face it. It's just like, number 3,589. Okay. So take a risk today. It's about you really being able to excel in one of those areas and really having a transformative experience in terms of your life. Wow, I've experienced that today. I have helped someone. I've gone into a hospice and volunteered there for the day, and I've realized that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. That is a real kind of detour on your life path that's going to lead to other detours, which ultimately change your destiny, because you're creating wonderful karma for yourself by being open-minded and doing things that you feel called to do today that you never felt called to do before. And that's going to really improve your life and your emotional life, so that you can rely on yourself and you can rely on the universe, and you can realize that things are in your favor, so that you don't have to be afraid all the time. Number-wise, we've got 1 and 1 and 20. That's 22. 22 is the master number of the builder. So this transformative experience that you have today is going to change your life, or it's going to change your life purpose and path. So that's what I got for you today. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. If you like my videos, please hit subscribe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.